Hold on, I'm trying to get this TV on. Now it's not working. Oh, there we go.
This is real?
Yeah, level 3A.
Hard to imagine the
You selling this?
Nah. I was
This is
gonna.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna wear it so when we go tour again, I can wear that. You know what I mean? Because the plate carrier is heavy as fuck. It's gonna draw more attention.
Now, when we tour again, we gotta go several vehicles
Yep.
and a few things in different vehicles.
I'm live, just so you know.
Oh. Yeah, a few things like books, chairs,
Tables.
tables.
Well, the table's only gonna fit in the van.
You know, just so we could distribute the weight.
Yeah. All right, so, right. What I'm gonna do, there's nobody here. That's crazy. Normally I get 90 people, 100 people watching. Now all of a sudden, nobody's here. It is a work day though. So we'll just act like it's because it's the work day. Right, so, since we're pretending, oh, there we go. Will's here. What's up, Will? You're the only viewer. Oh no, there's two. All right, here we go. You're shadow banned. Hell yeah, I'm shadow banned, bro. Will's out here, fake Mike, real news in it.
All getting shadow banned.
So if you don't know,
I didn't see that video.
you didn't see it?
Tell
Wow.
me.
So if you don't know who Will Turbid is, check out his YouTube channel, Demand the Truth. He's commenting right now. Check out his YouTube channel, Demand the Truth. He's always in everybody's face asking questions, exercising his First Amendment right? As we should do.
I'm subscribed to your channel.
Will Turbid. Shout out to Will.
Shout out to Will.
Big dubs. Throw your dubs up, right? So, today, right? Actually, I'm just play the video. I'm gonna play the video first.
Just see, bro.
I'm gonna play the video first, and then I'm gonna go into this, right? So this is from court today. Hold on, let me just rewind it so you can see the hallway, so you can see that this is actually court, right? See, that's
Badge number 183.
District Court 4E, right? District Court 4E, right? Let me see. Where's the number at? 4E. 4E. See that, right? 4E, right? 4E. District Court. Check. All right, cool. So far, we're good. This is on YouTube. Public information. Public record, YouTube.
Wait, pause it.
Pause it. Who's that guy?
Hour ago.
Oh, yeah, hour ago. Today. What's today's date? Quick. Stat. Hold on.
9.
No, for the record.
8/19.
For the record, nah, because you might be lying. So let me go on my phone. Today's date. See, this is.
It's Wednesday, August 19th.
Yep, that confirms what this app says from this phone that I did not
If
create.
I'm not mistaken, Wednesday's ruled by Mercury.
Mercury, facts. All right, so here we go. So I just confirmed that this is 4E. Yep, that's what my paperwork says. Yep, this is District Court. That's what my paperwork says. Yep, okay. Let's fast forward a little bit. Look, it's the same thing. So ain't nothing to say, a new video. All right, so get that shit out of your mind. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He called me, said, "Come over here, nigger." We're talking about the dog. All right, I grabbed my shit. Clearly, I hop on a train. Yep, this looks like a courtroom to me, allegedly, right?
That looks like the same courtroom I was in today.
Okay, so now we got witnesses. So he said, please leave your briefcase back there, right? I'm gonna show you the briefcase. This briefcase right here with all my court stuff in it, right? Documents from Congress is in here. Let me see, where's my affidavit at? This is, oh, that's evidence. That's an exhibit. Here's my affidavit. So this is my court stuff, right? So he said, leave this over there. And I said, well, all my court stuff is in there, right?
Sure.
He didn't really care. All right, I said, all my court stuff's in there. Oh, look, that's me. So can't say I wasn't there. He said, state your name. I said, Jamal T. Abdullah Bay. Right, hold on. Let me check. What does this document say? It says, State of Rhode Island versus Abdullah Bey. Oh, wow, that's what I just said out of my mouth. Who did the Attorney General address? I have my private mailing address private, right? So that's the only thing crossed out. Look, Office of the Attorney General, State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. Peter F. Norina, Attorney General. Oh, look, a wet ink signature from Megan E. McDonough. Oh, look, Abdullah Bey right there. So not only on their own records, they call me Abdullah Bey, but the Attorney General calls me Abdullah Bey. And here's the certified mail letter that he sent to me, Abdullah Bey. So if you want to write that down, because the Attorney General should have this on record. Because when you send certified mail, you get a slip. Right? So that's who just walked into the courtroom. Abdullah Bey, I said it again. Then he said, I don't see your file. I said, I can show you my papers if you like. And he said, no. Why? Because my papers say this. And I got this from the court. So what you mean you don't have my papers?
Jamal,
Huh?
I have a question.
Yeah.
How come I didn't have to
I'm live,
prove,
just so you know.
How come I didn't have to prove anything for me to be...
Actually, let me see your
a free
paperwork.
national
Let me see
lady?
your paperwork. Actually, it might be in my file and my thing. Because it says, yeah, I gotta get that. It's my thing's right there.
But how come your paperwork is different? How come I didn't have to fight?
Oh, actually, it's right here. It's right here. On top of the PlayStation.
Well, I did fight because I was objecting every time.
It's right here. Let me get your paperwork. Let me make sure your address is private. Right? Look. Attorney General Julissa Amora Adonai L. They got her paperwork, though. She got a longer name than me. They got hers, though.
Oh, we did send it to that.
Where's your other thing at? Oh, look, right here. Hold on, let me hide address again.
Oh, yeah.
So right on the paperwork. Case number and everything. Check it out. Right? So you can't say they don't recognize Morse and that Morse stuff don't work. Well, how come it works for her but not me? COINTELPRO.
And you filed your nationality card.
And
I did.
I filed all my documents before all of you. Right? Let's continue. Hold on. The clerk just said all three are here, meaning me, Juju, and Moreno. That's what the clerk said.
She hasn't even seen us. She only seen Juju. No.
Let me bring it back.
No. Did she?
They're live.
Now, remember when we check in, they
the
check
first
our
one
name
who
off
went
of. Juju went in.
Kendra has a quick question. Hold on.
So how she knows whoever else the other person
Bro,
was?
how the fuck am I supposed? I don't work there. Yeah, I'm live just so you know.
Okay, good. You can put me on speaker.
All right.
My question is, they don't have a case against Jamal Latimer. They have a case against Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey.
Exactly.
So why are you threatening a bench warrant against Jamal Latimer, who has no fucking case?
Exactly.
You have no claims against him, so what in the fuck are you even talking about? So you mean to tell me you're just threatening an innocent nobody, right? You're threatening his rights for no fucking reason at all because you don't have any documentation, any paperwork that this person did anything at all.
I want to add on to
any
it.
laws, no nothing. But you're putting a bitch warrant out for him. But you're sending paperwork to me, Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey, saying that I did this, that, and the third. But you're not sending a bench warrant out for Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey?
Facts.
No, but if wait. To add on, he's recognizing the national names. And the
It's on Juju's paperwork.
In the nationals, he no out his mouth. He's recognizing. So you're putting whatever against the straw. So now they take our flesh again.
Bro, you can't.
That's surety.
That's me in the courtroom. Hold on, look.
But-
Even if I say I'm Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey, and then they take me and then say I'm Jamal Latimer, whoever this person is was still there.
There.
So if they're saying I'm Jamal Latimer, well then Jamal Latimer's there. If I'm saying I'm Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey, well then Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey was there.
Yeah.
So how the fuck was I not there?
Yeah.
Whatever they want to call me.
And there was a cop that checked us all in for the cases.
Let me keep playing it. Let me keep playing it. But yeah, you're right. Go ahead. No, keep saying it for the record.
No, what I'm trying to say,
for
though-
the
Hold
record.
on. Let you say that real fast.
For the record, when we walked up to the building, there was a cop outside who walkie-talkie to the gang to let everybody know we was there.
He already knew who we were.
Then they replaced that guy
with 3 state troopers in state trooper uniforms instead
With
of
guns,
the
right?
Capitol Police
And
uniform.
they had guns. Yeah.
Then while we were still waiting,
And they
to
were all
go-
in the army, for the record.
when we were waiting to go back in for his case.
Moreno Bay,
I
right?
went to the window to go check, like to go see you guys, and I had told them make sure you're out there and they, in the middle.
Yeah.
And so I went to go look, and the cops were sitting there talking about you, like, oh yeah, this guy is always here with a group of people. I'm like, yup.
Oh, and they like his shoes.
Oh yeah, they said
They
they
like
your
my shoes.
Yeah.
The Drew Ali's.
What I'm trying to say though.
Oh,
real
my
quick,
bad.
They cannot take Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey, because this judge or magistrate or whatever you want to consider him already recognized that you cannot take him under Jamal Latimer. This man was present.
They would've-
As
they
Jamal
would've
Talib
took him-
Abdullah
they would've
Bey.
took him right then and there.
Abdullah Bey.
Yeah, for real.
I told him, sir, you're all set.
First of all, when
Hold on,
he
let me
walked-
play the video
when
so
he
they can
walked in
hear
the
it.
room, he thought,
They thought I was Aladdin?
yo.
Ready?
They don't know.
Let me keep going.
Who anybody is.
Oh, no, they know. It's just COINTELPRO. That's when I said I can show you my papers. He said no.
No, last time I was here, things including issue of my identity was growing up. He asked me to file my nationality card before.
So look, I was telling him that the other judge, which he claimed to be a judge, so that's what I'm going to call him, right? He claimed that before we can even go to trial, the issue of my citizenship has to be addressed for the record, and he asked me to file my nationality card with the court, which I did. That video is also public information on the Rise of the Moors YouTube channel. It's an 11-minute video. It was actually in this room 4E, and I recorded it then too. So if that judge told me to file my nationality card, and before we can go to trial, my nationality and my citizenship has to be addressed, what the heck is this guy talking about? Right? Then he just said, I don't have a case in front of him, I'm all set, right? That's what he just said, out of his own mouth.
Nah,
Let me bring it back.
Yeah,
Let me bring it back.
Play that back.
Nah, cause
He asked me to file my nationality card before. Nope. All right, sir, you want to case in front of you, you're all set. All right, thank you. Will be any
So this will be uploaded to YouTube. I was in the court. They didn't want to see me. There we go.
That's me. Hold on, let me bring it
Any
back.
warrant issued for me. You already know I was just in there.
That's
Video
me.
footage in there. So
That's me. Can't say it's not me. For the record, that's me.
they didn't want to see me.
That's me. Look at the guy. Let me show you, look. That's me. So can't say I wasn't there.
There we go. So if there's any warrant issued for me, you already know I was just in there. Video footage in there. So what do I know?
So for the record, again, that whoever that guy was, I don't know his name. He said there was no case of Abdullah Bey in front of him.
His name's James.
There was no case with Abdullah Bey in front of him. Here's the case number. Here's the name of the case. State of Rhode Island versus Abdullah Bey. I said I was Abdullah Bey. They told me to be here. Well, actually, they called and said they're moving the case again to a pretrial. So we already had pretrial. The other cases were supposed to be trial. Then they rescheduled it 3 to 4 times. And then this last time they rescheduled it again, but now it's a pretrial. I don't know how we go from pretrial to pretrial when they said we're going to trial. But anyway, this is what's happening. So if they come for me and I have to defend myself, just know it's because they're not recognizing their own documents. Because I was there. Look, Abdullah Bey from who? The Attorney General. So now you're going to say the Attorney General's wrong? Is that what you're going to say? Are you going to say the courts themselves are wrong because that's what it has on their paperwork? That I'm Jamal Talib Abdullah Bey on their documents? Or am I the wrong one for defending myself? Which one is it? because they got wet ink signatures sending shit to me. So which one is it? Am I going to be wrong for defending myself, or are they wrong for violating every single right in existence? I'd like to know. Because their documents say one thing, but what's coming out of his mouth is something completely different.
Nah, you know what's crazy? That most viewers I get, I bet you are not even thinking about this. This is someone who hasn't even committed a crime, and they're doing this to.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine the people, the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people across the Americas going through the same thing, and they don't know anything. They don't even know status. Forget jurisdiction and adjudication. They don't even know status.
Oh yeah, hold on. For the record, here's today's date.
They don't even know they're a different nation.
Here's today's date. For the record.
They think that they're the same nation.
So people are watching this like, oh, that's crazy. It's happening to him. But I always say when you point the finger, there's always three right back at you. It can happen to you, your son, your daughter, your moms, your
That's
grandma.
usually what happens. You dance your way through life because you haven't been through nothing, and when hardship hits you,
You know how to handle it.
you don't know how to handle it.
Anyone else want to go on live and say anything?
I'll play my video. Well, audio. I have audio.
Oh, you connected that
Funny
speaker?
thing is
You want to go on the thing?
Huh?
Want to go on the camera?
No, man, I don't. The funny thing is,
Selfie.
the funny thing is, like, this is the main problem we're having, but yet all the other Moors can find the energy to create different ways to deter us from creating our own government and our own separate nation, so we can actually live up to the Prophet's words. That's the crazy part. I don't see what could be more precedent than this, what we're going through with the courts, right? And I get that Moors got ways to finagle paperwork so you can go through and smile with them, but I don't see that being honorable, right? And this is a holy and divine movement, so honor has to be part of it. I don't see any of that honorable. How they beat your wife, your son, your daughter, beat you one day, and then the next day you sign an agreement with them, the same people that beat you.
You know what's crazy? It
That-
says that in the Quran, don't seek protection from those who oppress you.
Yeah,
It says it right
that's
in the Quran,
like,
right in that book right there in front of you. It says it.
that's why I started reading it. So I have to start reading it because I need to know more.
But that's proof that it's already in you. You just said it.
They're bugging. Yeah, and you ain't. It's like no one had to teach me that. That's something I feel through my veins. And you want to talk about honor and respect, like that's in my veins. I would never ever go sit down and discuss and sign something with someone who's beaten me, kidnapped me, separated me from my family for nothing. For nothing. I've never been in a court case where there's been a victim in there pointing at me saying, yes, that individual wronged me. Yes, that fellow hurt me. Never. Never. The state tried to tell me that the stop sign, I violated the stop sign, like the stop sign had a pulse and a heartbeat. Like, what? We got to know what we doing out here. It's not like... This is where it's real. This is what's real. This is what's real. What everything else they showing you, bro, is Hollywood. It's Hollywood. And I get it. Everyone likes to act. So do your thing. We're going to keep it real over here and do what's real. Because there's no way we can uphold all these laws, right? Study, mad hard, uphold laws, go and present ourselves to them upright, fearless, and independent. They violate said laws, and then we what? What's the end result of that? Turn around and join them? Cower, run, what the what? Bugging. They bugging. I don't got too much words for the people. I can only encourage the people to develop a backbone, bro. It's not that hard to fight for yourself. Not that hard to be yourself and fight for yourself. You can see it's evident they want the more. And That was Kendra on the phone? She was 1,000% right. She smacked the dot right there. How you going, you now you want to charge the innocent straw man and the straw man, and from Jump Street they attacked the Free National, and now you pressing the Free National for the straw man. You sound like what the fuck?
You know, as you were speaking, especially the part where you mentioned develop a backbone. What I was thinking of was an ant.
And
Ants will sacrifice themselves.
limbs, body parts, and
Not
all.
only that, they're so tiny. And bigger bugs they take down together.
Yep.
Bugs that eat them.
Yep. That's a fact. Ants gang up and have killed scorpions. The scorpion being
But
100 times.
It's all to protect their colony.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
To show that
So,
the ants.
Even nature shows you how one must
See
defend
that?
themselves.
Bro, how many people in this house have Sinbad fucking bitten?
He rushed me today.
You're a billion times larger than him. He's still gonna fuck you up, or
I-
at least try.
I came in with the red wrap and he thought I was you and he rushed me. It's
So
just
nature is right there telling you.
It's just, look,
3,000
look.
times my size.
everything
Still gonna at least try to do something.
everything is permissible, but not beneficial. Is what the books say, you heard? So you can do anything you want here, anything. They tell you can be anything you want to be, do anything you want. That's what this land is about. Now that the CIA done released all the Matrix stuff, now you know it's a game. Life is a game like they've been telling you, right? So you play the game how you want to play the game. It's just, are you going to benefit the way you playing it? That's the crazy thing.
How do you want to benefit? Because if you want to benefit with Federal Reserve notes, continue down that rabbit hole, they still going to control and manipulate you.
Yeah, well, how do you want to benefit is another level you got to get to when you figure out is what you're doing from jump even beneficial to you till you get somewhere.
Yeah.
So that how do you want to benefit, that's like another level of thought. When you first understand and overstand a little, then you can think, all right, now I'm in here and I understand what's going on. I overstand a little bit of what I've been through. How do I want to benefit from this now? And then you play the game, right? Because there's no way we reading their own codes and statutes to them, and they just like, what?
Yeah,
What?
Let's play my audio so you can see how the.
You still on the speaker? You still connected?
I'm still connected.
Play it out loud. We're gonna play, and your audio is fascinating to me. The Sheik got visual.
You got visual.
Moreno got audio, and you don't believe it, Juju's here to back it all up. And I'm outside talking to the ops. What's that in the background? Someone said, what the heck?
You're not on the record? Yeah.
So you can hear it.
Reserve my rights at all times, wait none at any time, more than obey.
So
I've reserved my rights at all times, waive none of my rights at any time, more than obey.
first step,
That's my very first thing out my mouth.
You put on the shield and cloak. Hold that.
Reserve my rights at all times, wait none at any time, more than obey. More than obey. That's my appellation, not my name. So he's telling me that there's no shorts allowed in the courtroom. You know, I went in shorts because why would I appear dressed up to a venue that is already de facto to begin with? So I went with shorts and sneakers.
They're dressing you.
You do the math.
They out of order, bro.
Reserve my rights at all times, wait none at any time, more than obey. More than obey. That's my appellation, not my name.
There are no shorts allowed in the courtroom. There's a sign on the door. You go downstairs to the public defender's office and ask them to follow their stance. Otherwise, I will not be hearing your case today. Please leave the court.
So give me the next date. I'm not putting on another pair of pants with COVID.
That's one, sir. I'm not gonna say it again, but you're gonna find yourself in trouble.
So, right there, he threatened me because I had shorts on. He said, that's one out of the courtroom because I will throw you in a cell block because I had shorts on. And I think somebody asked what courtroom was this. This was a de facto regular municipal, state level, lower level, inferior court.
It says outside the building on the wall, family court.
Yeah. So he threatened me, and I even told him, give me another date. We don't need to do this today. Because they already had switched whatever.
And by the date they said, it'll be
They didn't switch whatever. What they did was they moved the status from trial back down to a pre-trial, assigned somebody new to it, and this was just a hearing today. So the purpose of that, because
The hearing that we wanted.
yeah.
It wasn't
No.
even court-ordered.
This
This wasn't court-ordered today.
It's not even a hearing you wanted.
It's not
They
even what we
offered
wanted.
it.
Yes.
They offered it. They said, oh, but if you still want to talk to
'Cause
the
you got-
judge, you got to just let me know. Let me
Yeah.
know if you still want to talk to the judge. They was literally like,
Yeah. So we went in to assert and put on the records the rights that they are continuously writing, like the right to speedy trial, which was enacted in 1974
By Congress.
by Congress,
And Rhode Island Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, right to speedy trial.
which was being violated, put it on the
Their
record,
own
and to see,
words.
being that it was somebody different, it would have been in their best interest and behooved this person on the side of history to say, you know what, I'm gonna dismiss these cases. On whatever grounds you want to make up, because you know they say one thing, and then on the paperwork they'll
They
put.
just did it on the Rule 34A, which means they're going to dismiss it, but they might be able to bring it back up later.
Yeah.
They could at least did that.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's, when I heard that shit, I was like, what?
But
A violation of double jeopardy.
so he threatened me. He threatened me for not having shorts, so I had to leave at this point. And he told me to go downstairs to the prosecutor's office and get
Did you keep those
short.
pants?
Huh?
You should have kept those pants.
Why?
You returned them?
Yeah, yo,
Evidence.
he picked them up perfectly. He matched me. He went to his. He was
said
that.
perfect.
He was down there that morning. He said, you know what? Those are some nice pants right there. He sat down in that bench. And he said, you know what? Moreno Bay has gray on.
You guys gray on.
Those pants suit him perfectly. You know what? You got shorts. I don't want you to go downstairs and get those pants.
Bro,
Those
this
pants
show
is nice.
just like dishonorable, and I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it.
So let me continue playing this video. Well, audio, excuse me.
If you're worried, you're arrested, you're required to be here.
He threatened to have a warrant issued for my arrest because I was required to
There
be
wasn't a
there.
requirement.
No, but I was required to be there today.
Bro, their
Let's-
clerk called us and said you don't have to show up.
Let me continue. Because
They even
listen
called
to what he's saying later on. Right? Because he said I was required to be there, right? But listen to what he say later on. So I walked out at this point. I'm going to fast forward. I just had it playing.
You told me that shit, I said, what? What the fuck?
So listen now. I'm walking back in.
This is you go up in there real quick?
Yep. I reserve my rights. Moreno Bay. Can you please state your name, Moreno Bay? Moreno Bay. MOORENO
007.
BEY.
B-A-Y.
EY.
Alright.
He had you spell Bay to him. BAY and you said BEY. He had me do the same thing. And I went in after you. So it's not like he didn't know.
Yo, you know this shit, dude.
Moreno Bay. Moreno Bay. MOORENOBEY.
You should get this notarized.
EY.
This thing.
I think that's Juju's copy.
They got cameras in the court, bro.
This thing.
Moreno Bay.
I apologize. He was asking me something.
MOORENOBEY. EY.
Alright, Mr. Bay, you also go by the name, or have you ever gone by the name, Leslie Malave?
Nope.
You've never gone by that name?
Nope. Personally, no.
Have you gone by the name Jamal Latimer?
Nope.
Have you ever gone by any other name?
Nope.
Then I don't have your file, sir.
Then I don't have your file, sir. What are you telling me?
I love how you said B-E-B-B-E-Y, clear as day, and he's still B-A-Y.
No. He said I don't have your file, sir.
I know. I heard that part. I heard it too.
Leslie Malave?
Nope.
He asked you several things. You go by any other name, you go by this name, go by that name, I don't have your
Jamal
files.
Latimer?
Nope.
Have you ever gone by any other name?
Nope.
Then I don't have your file, sir.
I'm here held as surety for capital under the name as Leslie Malave.
Now, so just so people know, the purpose I was doing that, because it was a strategic move. I knew what was going on after he said. So the reason I said that was, so I'm letting you know that y'all holding me under a so-called bail. You know what I'm saying? Under that.
In a fictitious name.
And the fictitious name. You understand? So since y'all doing that, you know, once I walk out of here, don't try to play that game again.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I said that. Which I'm gonna play that back from
Jamal Latimer?
Nope.
just so the people can hear it.
Nope.
Then I don't have your file, sir.
I'm here held as surety for capital under the name as Leslie Malave.
I'm sorry, you're what?
I'm here under threat, duress, and coercion. And the only reason I'm here is because you guys are holding me under a fictitious name, Leslie Malave, which is not me.
And you can certainly pick that up at a later date, but your file is entitled Leslie Malave, is that correct?
That's correct. That's the name you guys put, which is I don't mean to cut you.
You don't have to bend down that.
So now I'm letting him know. You attached me to that file, which he already knows that. You understand? But he's playing the game for the record, and I see the game that he's playing for that record. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
I don't mean to cut you off, but if you look at title USC 28-3002-15A, United States is a federal corporation, and 15C is instrumentality, which is the birth certificate.
I just have to start first with making sure I have the right person in front of me, okay?
I'm Moreno Bay.
By the name Mr. Bay, that's fine with me,
Yeah.
Mr. Malave.
That I don't know who Malave is.
May I have your date of birth?
Excuse me?
May I have your date of birth?
Oh, Raja 14 Abdul Hawa 1491. 1441. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have your file. You're all set, sir. I don't have your file.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have your file.
Stop it.
So I let you.
Yeah, you see that?
Wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why his went that way. Because of that. Because of
Fuck
what
that.
he
I was
did.
in the same room. The same room.
But he strategically did that.
Bro.
That they remember
So
the universe mental.
So everything I filed on their record says Abdullah Bay. Abdullah Bay.
Nah,
Everything.
for real.
The thing is,
It's true though.
Everything.
It's true though. It's true though.
Yours is solidified in its own way.
I know.
This is getting
I'm
good.
saying,
It's getting good.
Everything on their record says Abdullah Bay with my signature on it.
Right.
The Attorney General
Right.
sent a response to
Right.
Abdullah Bay's discovery.
Correct.
Attorney General.
Correct.
The Attorney General of the state of Rhode Island
Correct.
and Providence Plantations.
Correct. Now, but look, here, put the camera on me, and I'm gonna show you something.
I know.
All of that, right?
I'm saying who is the bus?
I know that bus
know.
pulled up there
Bus?
for a minute now. Someone came off and thing. I don't know. It's been there for a little bit.
Is it school bus?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
Nah,
Fucking jail bus?
it's a ride
A
bus.
jail bus. They don't
Right,
pull up to the
It's a
house.
ride bus. Is that the name of the bus company?
It's
it's
a
like a
People
tour
bus.
bus. All right, so Pete,
I can go out and look at my rifle if you want.
Pete.
It's my property. I can do what I want.
The cereal box of my favorite cereal has your name on it and everything. We all sit down at the table and I get the cereal. I don't gotta give you none.
True, it's your
It's up to
cereal.
you to let me know Your name is on everything's up to you.
No, stop. I said all my paperwork's right there. I can show you if you want. He said no.
There you go.
You don't want it.
He
didn't want it.
He took up the shovel and he digging a hole for
Yes,
himself.
it's on
Yeah,
record.
he
He
said
did
he
say
owned
that.
it. It's
He
on the
record.
record.
He did say that.
It's on the record.
He did
And
say
you got
that.
all the proof.
It's on video.
Listen.
What did he say when you said that the bench warrant
Listen.
whatever and that this was a
This shit's special.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I didn't say that in there. But the clerk called me and that's recorded. That was live.
Yeah.
the clerk called you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
On
said
the phone, yeah.
I
the
saw
date
it.
is changed September 14th.
Oh, that other day. I thought you meant
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, which that was not a court ordered date. So what you issuing a warrant for? COINTELPRO. Look it up.
She said the date's been changed, but if you still want to come talk to the judge, you just let me know.
Which sounds like in his chambers, right?
Yeah.
I thought y'all was about to have like a
I thought it was about to be a private meeting.
Private meeting.
A spot tea.
and
And
all
we're
that.
talking like, hey, the prosecution ain't ready, so what we doing? But no, they want to play games.
Want to be in the same room, like rather than like separate people.
No.
Exactly. That's what that's what
All
I
three of
thought.
us are supposed to be co-defendants, allegedly, in the same case.
But we're not. It's
We're
different
not.
cases.
They threw out a quick trap to get us in there without the body of people. That's what they're
You want to put the
afraid
camera on there? Instead of me in my short shorts.
They threw out the quick trap, right, to get us in there without the body of people. That's what they're afraid of, the body.
Which is why I've been saying for 2 years, move out here so we can prevent, not stop it, prevent, which means before. So beforehand, before it happens,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't happen. We right in the bud. We already talked to everybody. There's already 100, 250 of us already here. We already speak to them and show them. Obviously, we're not anti-government because we're showing up to your fucking courts.
So you-
obviously, we're not anti-government because we're sending you fucking letters
Wait, let me get this right, because I process things a little differently. So you're saying like have like 100 people
that live here.
that live here?
Yeah. Domicile. So hold on, wait. Because they're gonna say, well, I live in my body. They're gonna play that stupid.
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Domicile here since they're so fucking woke.
Okay.
They're so woke that they can't see what's right in fucking front of them.
Yeah.
So domicile, excuse me, not live here. I
Okay,
apologize.
okay. Go to City Hall and attempt
To
to have some dialogue
Yeah.
before anything ever
Before they
happens.
label us terrorists
Yes.
or anti-government.
Yes.
We go to them and speak
Yes.
to them like we've been trying to do
Yes.
on camera.
Yes.
Because there's footage
So-
of us in the mayor's
What that sounds like
office.
is administrative
That
process.
sounds like government to me.
Yeah. Because it's the same thing they do.
Because hold on, wait. Let me see the camera. For the record. Look up Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Imagine that, right? There's gonna be a picture of him and a bunch of Moors. Imagine that, right? In Chicago. Imagine that, right? Then on top of it, it's gonna say, the Honorable Louis B. Anderson, Alderman of Chicago. But this is just a church organization. It's gonna say, the Honorable President of the State Bank, so and so. But this is just a church organization. It's gonna say, the Honorable Republican Congressman-elect Oscar Stanton DePriest. But this is just a religious organization. We're not civics. This is not about government. And then the prophet said he's going to leave the Europeans here long enough for us to learn how to run a government. But this is just religious. And y'all not trying to form a government? I'm not talking about go to City Hall, get the flag raised, yay, and then nothing fucking changes. They're gonna discharge the.
They're gonna discharge their way to government.
So imagine there's a Moor saying, hey, we're trying to form a community out here, and we're trying to do government and stuff, and we're trying to protect each other and stuff like that. Imagine that. I sure do wish there was someone who was alive saying that kind of stuff for about 2 years. To prevent our people being assaulted. I wish someone existed like that. I wish Allah would have sent someone to say that kind of stuff. Oh, he did. Jeff Fort. And then what happened?
Everybody forgot about him.
Everyone forgot. Oh, he did. Malcolm X. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot. You're woke. He sent El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz. Oh, I'm sorry. You're extra woke. Allah's a female, so she sent El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz. And what did you do? Nothing. Because he said, by any means necessary, right? He had a gun, looking out his window, peeping.
Because no one would defend him.
Because no one was defending him. But now, right? On his birthday, February, was it February, right?
Yep.
We was in the woods shooting, training, right? Because he said, by any means necessary, right? He said, by any means necessary. That's what he said. So we're out there shooting on his birthday, training, looking at targets so we can defend ourselves. Motherfuckers on Instagram saying, oh, we love him, right? Oh, we love Malcolm X. And then all the woke people saying, oh, nah, he was really El-Hajj and Malik El-Shabazz. What was they doing? Because he left the Nation of Islam, right? He left, right?
Yeah.
Formed two organizations.
Nah.
He was kicked out.
They kicked him to
He
the dirt.
was kicked out,
They
right?
kicked him to the dirt.
Then
Don't make it simple. Because you making it nonchalant.
My bad.
That's fucked up what they did to him.
My bad.
And excuse my language, but it's true. They kicked him and his whole family to the dirt.
And stopped paying for his house.
Islam.
Right?
And how many people he brought in there?
And hold on, wait. Right? He formed 2 organizations. One was for Muslims, and one was for anyone claiming to be black, African, whatever, right? And he was militarizing them. Why do you think they killed him? So you love Malcolm or El Haj Malik, whatever one you want, but you don't like his principles. You're not even exercising his principles. You're not even doing anything in regards to anything he said.
They do with their Christ and their Jesus too. They didn't do nothing about nothing.
I'm just saying.
That's the same thing they did with Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Same thing they do. They tell you they love Christ. They tell you they're holy this and
Macaroni
Allah,
that.
Go to church and the holiest of macaroni. And then when it come time for when the prophet or your Jesus or your Christ, his hardship is your hardship. Is oh no, he didn't teach that.
Well, remember in the Bible when when they was talking about David about to slay Goliath?
Yeah.
And he was walking and there's people with him, right? He was like, "Yeah, we're about to fuck him up, right?" And then David turned around and was like, "What the?"
By himself.
Wait, where's everybody at?
Whole general.
He still won.
They crazy.
Oh, but nah, Jamal, see, that's just the battle of the higher self and the lower self. Oh. So, as within, so without doesn't mean nothing. So, as above, so below don't mean nothing. So, if there's a bunch of people who haven't slain their lower selves, they're walking around doing lower self shit, they don't exist anymore? They're not our oppressors? Oh, it's just an internal battle. It's just higher self. Y'all, you can't see nothing. You read the whole Quran, still can't see shit. What's the point of you reading it?
So they can say they holy.
Because Jesus said, right? Jesus said, in the mysteries of the silent brotherhood of the East, the people was like, Jesus, are you the Prince of Peace that they said was gonna come? Because we have to be love, love, peace, peace, love. We can't defend ourselves. He said, I came to slay this piece of earth. In order to be the Prince of Peace, I have to be the Prince of Strife.
He did. He said he came to slay.
Because peace follows strife. Then he even gave you an analogy. Since y'all fucking so woke, y'all love metaphysical shit, right? Y'all love it. You fucking, that's all you speak is metaphysical stuff. Oh, I apologize for my language. I apologize. I forget. Don't forget, I used to be a Marine, so it's just sailor talk. I apologize, right? So excuse me. I don't know. What? I know, I apologize. It's just flowing out of me. Right? So, I'm about to sit outside because this is getting real annoying. Jesus gave you an analogy since you're so woke and you like metaphysical stuff and you like to talk about stuff you don't know about. It's upstairs in my room, but there's those. He said, a stagnant water is peaceful. It's not moving. And what is it? It's latent with death. Why? Because it's not active. It's passive. Oh, I wonder who said something about that. Then he said, he told you. They're going to hail you into court. That's what he said. Let me just read it. Let me read it. Since, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm reciting it off memory. Let me just read it. For the people that are saying, the prophet didn't teach that.
Did it specifically say court?
Yes, it did. Let me read it for you. Since y'all so woke. Since y'all so more signs this and more signs that. Where is it? I'm going to find it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You're a pretty little head. Hold on. 1 second. My library's big. Hold on. It might be in my room. I have a whole library. And I have other stuff. So give me a moment, please. Excuse me. Those of you who read it already know. But for those of you who don't know, your beloved Jesus told you to buy 2 swords. He said that'll be enough. Last time what? I don't know. Well, hold on. Let me find this document. Also, please talk about when Jesus said, if you don't have a sword, get 2 of them. In the Bible. Luke 22.
Oh, there you go. He said it for you. I was gonna go to the Bible, man, right here for that. So I'm gonna just finish this video, this audio for y'all real quick. It's like 49 seconds. Well, a minute.
I don't need to cut you off. I don't need to cut you off, but if you look at title USC 28 3002 15A, United States is a federal corporation, and 15C is instrumentality, which is the birth certificate.
I just have to start first with making sure I have the right person in front of me, okay?
I'm Moreno Bay.
I have to make sure I have the right person in front of me.
Mr. Day, that's fine with me,
Yeah.
Ms. Malawi.
That I don't know who Malave is.
May I have your date of birth?
What
Excuse
did
me?
you say?
May I have your date of birth?
Before that?
Oh,
What?
What was the thing you said before that?
I'll play.
You don't have to say about that.
I don't need to cut you off. I don't need to cut you off, but if you look at title USC 28 3002 15A, United States is a federal corporation, and 15C is instrumentality, which is the birth certificate.
I just have to start first with making sure I have the right person in front of me, okay?
I have to
I'm
make sure I
Moreno
have
Bay.
the right person in front of me.
Today, that's fine with me,
Yeah.
Ms. Malawi.
That I don't know who Malave is.
May I have your date of birth?
Excuse me?
May I have your date of birth?
Oh, Raja 14 Abdul Awar 1491. 1441. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have your file.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't have your
You're all
file.
set, sir. I don't have your file.
Thank you.
You're all set.
And he didn't, I
Thank
don't
you.
know-
Get me the fuck out of here.
and
Excuse
he
my
didn't-
language. I'm
And
sorry.
he didn't say.
But
he
it's
said
true.
like
Get me
when he
outta
said
here.
When the sheik was leaving, a warrant would be issued for Malawi or anything like that.
He didn't say that.
Right.
He didn't say that. But you know it's COINTELPRO.
It's COINTELPRO
Bro,
all
the
way.
games
We
they
know that.
play,
We know that.
Let me
COINTEL,
tell you.
it's colonization
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
They're trying to hold on
Yeah.
to the fleeting, to like
Yeah.
what did Todd say? It was a fleeting.
Bro,
move against the moon.
it's so crazy that they think I'm blind. You send two feds to my door. You send a European and an Asiatic. Now, the point person who's making contact with me is the Asiatic. Why did you do that? You did that personally. Y'all decided that. Because y'all said, you know what, he would be more receptive to speak with someone of color, like they'll say. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they put the Asiatic to speak to me. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? If you ask me, he went to college and all that, and I know more than him. Because he looks lost in their sauce. Like, lost. You understand? Either that or he's a sellout. Because there are some that just hate your kind.
Or it could be
Hate their own
both.
kind. It can be both.
Seller and boss.
Yeah.
You just want to have a job.
Yeah. Yeah. But as soon as I started reciting law, the European started speaking.
He said, "Hold on, I'll take it from here." Colored boy.
That's the thing, you know, because they trying to get me to speak, but I'm not speaking. And, you know, they are talking about alleged firearms and things like this, right? So, which I have the Second Amendment right to bear arms, and it shall not be infringed. Meaning you cannot infringe on that. There's no rulemaking, because if you look at the Constitution, it says any laws contrary to this Constitution, notwithstanding. So, doesn't matter what you say, I still have the right to bear arms. You get me? So that's why I was heading with that. So I let them know. You know, they were talking about that. I'm like, well, what you're saying is not true, because the laws. I'm not talking subject matter. Whatever the subject matter they came for that day is their business. I'm gonna let you know what the law is. So whoever that person you looking for is, you understand? Is if that's what you're looking for them for, you're violating their rights. And I'm worried for that person. There's a law, there's a case law that states that when somebody goes to court and argues the Constitution, you become an attorney general for everybody. So in that very moment, guess what I was? An attorney general for that whole state. And how many people know that? How many of those people in that whole state is gonna defend me? Matter of fact, the country, because that was the feds that knocked on my door. So forget the state. That's the country. Because they have they have a wider range of jurisdiction. Quote unquote, like they, So, as I started, letting them know laws, the European wanted to jump in, start speaking. And he started speaking, and he said 2-3 words. I rebutted it. I said, that's not true. The other dude kept speaking. He was trying to get me to admit something I had no idea what was, but I was watching his every move and tactic. I already know how he was moving. You understand? Which I already know them doing that was COINTELPRO. I told them, you have an investigation. I I know you guys are investigating me. No, we're not investigating you. So how you know where I'm at? How you know where I'm at?
Question: who loves Jesus the most in here? I'm just asking.
Don't get me started, man.
I love Jesus.
I'm a fan.
He's your dude. Can you read Luke 22 verse 36 for the record?
I was
the Holy
raised
Bible.
Christian, so.
This is the holiest, moliest, macaroniest Bible, right?
1611.
I have no idea. King James, my boy James.
In the
Luke, for the record, and is in red. That's how you know it's Jesus' writings, right? Allegedly.
blood.
Yeah, it's his blood. Right, 36. He's gonna read 36. Look, I'm not changing the page. I'm not doing sleight of hand. I'm not changing the book. What does it say?
Says. Then
Like Hebrew Israelites. And Jesus said, read.
Then said he unto them, but now he that hath a purse, let him take it, and likewise his script. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one.
Stop right there. I'm Hebrew Israelite right now. Stop right there. We are the chosen.
What did he say?
Read. They be yelling like read. Like God damn, bro. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're cool right now.
Nah, because you got to tell our people. They won't read if you don't tell them.
Jesus said it. So you can't tell me the number one peace guy, right?
Then said unto them, but now he that had a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that hath no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one.
So now, right? Your purse and your script, right? Because men had purses too back then. Had the balloons in them, right? Gold and silver. Now, the script. What was the script? Let's just. A script is a piece of paper, right?
Yep.
All right. So if you're gonna go to the gun store, what do you need? Your wallet, your purse, and some script, an ID.
Right.
To buy what? A gun, which is a sword back then. So what's the difference?
Same thing applies.
Oh shit.
Today.
Didn't know what Ali said. Don't talk about your
nah.
Bibles and when you use them.
Nah,
condemn the
but
government.
hold up. His was even worse. People will say, I don't got money. He said, sell your garments.
He said take a purse. That's what he said.
And he said, sell your garments.
Read.
He said, then said unto them, but now he that hath a purse. So,
If you have a purse.
So
Oh, you have one?
if you
yeah.
have
Are you sure?
So no, so those who have a purse,
Okay.
he that have a
'Cause
purse,
I thought he was saying steal.
no,
No.
let him take
Say,
it, and likewise, so let him take it, grab your purse, and likewise your script, like you said,
Your ID.
And he that hath no sword,
Have a
right?
You
sword.
don't have one.
So if you don't have a sword,
Yep.
let him sell his garment and buy one.
So you got
Clothes
all those Jordans.
Clothes off your back.
You got all those Jordans. Christian Dior, right? You like Pop Smoke and shit. Go fucking sell your shit and get a gun. What? What?
Oh, you can sell.
Christian Dior slippers are like 2 G's.
You can sell your 55-inch TV.
Nah, I already got a gun, so I'm good. That's not even my TV. Someone left it here.
So you can sell someone a 55-inch
Someone else's TV.
No, but this is for the viewers, you know.
No, don't steal my shit.
Because they're going to be like, nah, if I sell my garments, I'm going to be cold.
Yeah, sell your TV.
Sell your TV.
Get a gun. What you need more, TV or a gun? Because if someone tries to rob your TV and you got a gun, you're pretty much fucked.
Yep.
Excuse my language.
So,
It's a fact.
you know, you can sell the AC too.
Nah, you need that.
I'm just saying, there's always next summer. Winter's coming,
Yeah, with this coming.
you know?
For all those literal people, a sword back then would translate to an arm today.
Yeah, gun. Yeah. You just saying get your keep it smashing on food right now.
No. You want to say Jesus was just a man of peace.
He was. He kept his peace. What do they call this? What do they call this? A peace.
Jesus peace with my peace.
See? And Biggie was on it. Biggie was woke.
Acting, who won?
I don't feel good, but I'll eat that.
He said, "What's beef?" Beef is when they call you into court for no reason and they threaten to arrest you and they threaten to kill you and they threaten to throw you in jail and they threaten to put out a manhunt warrant for you. That's beef.
He said, what's beef?
You know what it says in the Quran? What is the matter with you that you won't help each other? Like what the fuck? What is so wrong that you can't help each other?
My neck and my back.
Your back, and you need a bacchiotomy, huh?
Doc said I need a bacchiotomy.
All right, let me read some of these comments because I already know this comments is fuego right now.
Bro, how much longer?
You are letting them negotiate a contract concerning you as commerce. I'm not subject to commerce, so I don't know what you're talking about. Demand your nationality. I already have it. It's in my blood. And present and not let them represent you. I already filed my nationality card for the record. Actually, Joseph Terrence Houlihan Jr., who was the acting magistrate, told me to do it, and I already did. So all that stuff is kind of thanks for the help, but it's already done. I don't know if you know, but you're talking to a room full of competent Moors, so everything's already on the record. Everything's already filed. Everything's already there. They're just threatening to arrest me, so I'm showing up, telling them I'm a Moor, this, and that, A, B, C, D, and E. So don't worry about it. Just sit back, do nothing, let them come get me, and then don't help to protect me at all, and then let them continue to do that to every other Moor that's in existence until we finally figure it out. Oh, maybe we should protect each other. So
If it's not too late.
anyway, it's gonna be too late. God's gonna be flooding the earth again, and we're gonna be like, what did we do?
Wait.
What did we do?
Right, it already is too late.
It's too late. Wow.
Gotta hit that redo button. He's like, oh,
You're an idiot.
crap, you know what?
Not the person I was just reading from, this other person.
Oh my gosh. Where's the keep?
Keith, he's right there. Eating.
I know.
Let me sit somewhere
Anybody
else.
else want something to drink?
I thought there's gonna be someone, commenting some good stuff, but there's a bunch of trolls commenting trolling stuff. Oh yeah, Will, my boy Will. Excuse me. Oh, let me show you this. Not this.
How's it going with his case?
I don't know. He called me the other day and said the attorney is tripping. Talking about. I can't remember actually, to be honest. I can't remember what he said, but he called me. And he said that they already know about us in there. And yeah. So, this is for Will. Let me show you something, Will. Show your attorney this. So write this down or whatever. Or record it or whatever, right? Rhode Island General Laws 12-17-16 is the defendant's right to discovery. And Rhode Island District Rule Criminal Procedure number 16G is continuing duty to disclose, failure to comply. So ask your attorney for the discovery package of where they have footage of you doing whatever it is that they said you did, because it's the state house. So we already know there's cameras there. 2, the state troopers there, a bunch of them. You were there, so you know. So have all those 15 or whatever state troopers that was in the state house file an affidavit, sign it, saying that they seen you violate whatever or commit a crime, right? And that's your right to disclosure, which is also provided in the state constitution, Rhode Island state constitution, and the federal constitution. Yeah.
Where it also states that when he used deadly force for them
To body slam him.
For them to use,
Yeah.
where he did something that justified them using deadly
Yeah,
force.
absolutely.
Because they could have killed him.
Yeah, they could have killed him, yeah.
The way they slammed him.
Also, Rhode Island General Law 12-10-1, courts open at all times, so they can't say, well, due to COVID, whatever, right? And Rhode Island District Court or District Rule, Criminal Procedure Rule 48, dismissals by court if there is unnecessary delay in bringing a defendant to trial, right? Also, Rhode Island District Rule, Criminal Procedure Rule 2, purpose and construction. It says the purpose of these rules are for every single case that they apply to. So, there you go. Also, where is it? This other res judicata, which kind of don't apply to you. I mean, it kind of does apply to you, kind of. It's just except for the specific more stuff, right? As an example, allegations in affidavit must be considered as true if absent of counter affidavit. Courts are constituted by authority, and they cannot go beyond the power delegated to them. If they act beyond that authority, and certainly in contravention of it, their judgments and orders are regarded as nullities. They are not voidable, but simply void. So since there's no injured party, so let me show you something, Will. Since you're my boy, right? You're my bro. You're my European bro, right? You're my boy. Let me show you something. You already know they got this. You already know. If you go to Rhode Island District Court, again, 6th District Court, on the top floor, there's a law library. Ask your attorney. Actually, your attorney can't even go in there with you. So ask him to stand outside. then open up this book and show it to him. Let me show you something. It's called Corpus Delicti. Watch this. C-O-R. What am I doing? C-O-R. It's Latin. That's why they say the Latin language is dead, because they don't want you to know it. C-O-R-P. Corpus Delicti. Where is it at? I passed it. It's so hard to do with one hand. And the pressure's on. I'm not trying to spell it wrong, right? Corp. Yo, it should be right over here. I'm pretty sure it's in this book. I'm like 90% sure it's in here. Corpus Juris. Corpus. What the heck? Corpus. Right here, Corpus Delicti. There we go. See? Y'all thought I didn't know something, huh? Right? Check it out. Corpus Delicti. The body of a crime. The body, material substance upon which a crime has been committed. That is, the corpse of a murdered man, the charred remains of a house burned down. In a derivative sense, the substance or foundation of a crime. The substantial fact that a crime has been committed. The corpus delicti of a crime is the body or substance of the crime, which ordinarily includes two elements, the act and the criminal agency of the act, meaning evidence. So if you stole something, right? They're saying you stole something. Let's say I say, Will stole a diamond ring from me. They can't just arrest you based off of that. You have to have the diamond ring in your possession. So if they say you assaulted someone, where's the assaulted victim? If they say you obstructed justice, show me where justice is and show me that it's been obstructed.
In evidence. On the record.
Because the Constitution says I have the right to face my accuser. So if you said I did something to somebody, that somebody has to be in court and point me out like a snitch and say he did it. And it better not be no 6'2", pale diesel European state trooper pointing at Will, who's shorter than me. And you think this only affecting, it's just affecting Moors who have criminal records. Well, Will's European. He didn't do shit. I was there. He didn't do nothing. I was actually right behind him on camera, on his own camera. I held his phone, text his mom and said, hey, I got your son's phone. So there better not be no 6'3" diesel ass state trooper saying Will did anything. This is a law book, bro. Also, go to the State House, Rhode Island State House, go to their library, and they'll have Black's Law Dictionary 10th edition. How do you know, Jamal? Because I've been there. Right? So, what else? Will, I got you, bro. Your attorney don't give a fuck about you. So, look, check it out right here. Where rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. Oh, imagine that. Let me see, what is this? Rhode Island Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, right of accused persons in criminal proceedings, all criminal prosecutions, accused person shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial. And then the Constitution, right, which all judges take an oath to, Article 6, or 6th Amendment, and all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial. Oh, imagine that. And guess what? House Resolution 17409, 93rd Congress, 1974, Speedy Trial Act, they have what, 70 days? 70. So it's 60 days plus the 10 other days. Where was it at? Right here. The arraignment shall be held within 10 days of the filing date with specified exceptions. And 3, where a plea of not guilty is entered, the trial of the defendant shall commence within 60 days. So you have 10 days plus 60, which is 70 days. Right to speedy trial. Supported by the Constitution, both the federal and state constitution. So the state can't say, well, that's federal and we have a separate jurisdiction and that doesn't matter, because all of them take an oath to both the state and federal constitution. Don't believe me? Go to Rhode Island State House, ask the Secretary of State or one of her clerks for their oath. They call it a certificate of engagement, but it's an oath to the Constitution. How do you know that, Jamal? Because I've done it. So you said that to her, right? And they said, well, with COVID, Speedy Trial Act is off. So they're saying the Constitution has been suspended. Is that what they're saying? And if the Constitution has been suspended, then what law is governing the courts? Because if the Constitution is suspended, there can be no courts because their authority is derived from the Constitution. So what are they smoking? But they know that people don't know. So they're going to do whatever they want. Because we don't have guns. Well, I have a gun. But our people aren't willing to defend themselves. They're just like, tyranny? I want a whole line of that. A whole line of it.
Beat me senseless, Paul.
Yeah, please beat. It's BDSM with the state. Probably opioids. Yeah, bro. Actually, you know what's funny? There was Juju. Wasn't he a state senator for Rhode Island? He was selling coke. What was he? Oh, he was the maintenance guy allegedly. So the maintenance guy in the state house was selling coke, but they didn't say who he was selling it to. In Rhode Island. Oh. You want the phone? Is that why you're doing that?
Gina Morundo, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
Her man is in the drug game.
Bro,
too.
the first gentleman is a trap god. He's selling pounds of weed. Pounds.
He started his own cartel.
Facts.
And he got the cops on payroll.
Facts.
Oh, we in Mexico. Yo.
This is Mexico. I told her U.S. Code subsection 242. She brought you up. Bro, you know why? Look up Corpus Juris Secundum. It's either volume 7 or volume 7A. And look up, actually, I think it's 7 and 7A. Trials or something like that. Is it trials? I don't know. Look it up. And you'll see an attorney is an officer of the court. Where does it say they give a fuck about you? Because if they're an officer of the court, that means their obligation is to who? The court, not you. And then, right, do more research, Will, since I already know you do research. There's a book called Inquisition, Reign of Fear by Toby Green, right? One of your fellow European counterparts, right? Read the book. He's going to say, during the Inquisition, which is against the Moors, the Inquisitioners would have their own pool of attorneys that they would appoint. And guess what they say in the courtroom? If you can't afford a public defender, one will be fucking appointed to you. Why? Because it's the Inquisition. Against who? The Moors and anyone who's sympathizing with the Moors. Look it up. Instead of it being called the Holy Inquisition instituted by the Pope, it's called the FBI and COINTELPRO. It's not far-fetched. It's not hard to figure out. It's right in your face.
It's called discharging debt.
Discharging debt. Discharging death. Right. First gentleman is a trap god. Facts. Look, someone said I purchased my first AR with my passport card. Oh, it's still a US ID. Never mind. But good that you have a gun. That's great. Buy more. And get this. It's called a bulletproof vest. Actually, this is called a SAPI plate carrier. SAPI stands for Small Arms Protective Insert because there's a piece of steel in here coated so that way when bullets hit it, fragments don't hit me in the face and eyes. And it's level 3+, which stops 7.62 rounds, which includes .308, 223, and everything under that. Level 4 stops 30-06 and everything under that. It's graded for multi hits, so if you get shot 7, 8, 9 times, you should be fine, except for, you know, feeling that velocity of the round hit you.
If you get shot that many times.
Yeah, if you get shot that many times and not taking cover, you should just give up.
Just dig a hole.
You dig a hole and lay in it. There's been independent, you know, third parties that have tested this armor, and it's pretty great. Also, just so you know, as a Moor, if you're trying to get a U.S. passport, look up Title 22. Just Google search United States Code passports. And it'll say, no passport shall be issued to anyone unless you have allegiance to the United States. Then look up the definition of nationality. Nationality determines your allegiance. So you cannot claim allegiance to the Moors and the United States at the same time because the United States is waging war against the Moors. Op. So what are you talking about? I got a non-U.S. citizen passport. It doesn't matter. You still have to pledge allegiance to them. Look up their laws. Because you can't say... I'm just saying. Right, what else? Anything else for the people? Nothing else. Silent. Huh?
If you don't get it by now, you won't never get it. Learn. When you're done learning, keep learning yourself. Which is study. Keep studying. And when you're done studying, study yourself. Study your family. Protect the ones around you. Protect those you look up to.
So someone said they need active Moors in Atlanta. Or you can, what the prophet say? If you have people in the South, get them out because that's where destruction is going to start first. So, how about that?
And guess what's not too harsh in the South? There's gun laws.
Facts. So you can get a bunch of guns and then bring them up here. It's called Peaceful Journey. So you can have your guns and put them in your car in a lockbox away from ammo, according to the law, right? It's called Peaceable Journey, and they can't stop you or take your guns. Look it up. It's in every single state. Look it up.
Y'all might as well start purchasing your arms. Pack up the load up.
And Jesus just said, sell your garments if you have to.
Or sell your books. Because if you got the books, that means you already read it. That means the information is already in you, which means you don't need it no more. Sell it, get yourself a gun, and then later buy the book back.
That's a fact.
All right.
That is a fact.
Anything else? Anything else, Will? What's up? What else you want to know? Don't let your attorney get away with saying shit. Because actually, let me show you this too. I got you, Will, bro. Hey, bro, I got you. What'd I say? What'd I tell you, bro? If you're for the Constitution, I don't give a fuck what you look like. I got you. Yeah, that white van. Yeah, the windows are open now.
Wait, it
moves like 3, 4, 5 different colors.
I got you, Will. Check it out.
This way. It's always towards that.
Check this out.
There's always, and he stays there for days. Well,
I'm gonna show you, Will. I got you, bro. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me read this real quick. Let me show you this real fast. Check it out. I was forcibly brought to the court and was informed by a state trooper that he found an invalid license of someone who he alleged to look like me named Jamal Latimer. I have stated several times that I am not Jamal Latimer, and I have attempted to offer the court my valid nationality card pursuant to Criminal Resource Manual 1508 and 18 U.S.C. 1028 D3 to correct this issue, and it has been ignored. Sinbad, shut up! I have subsequently been listed as an inmate and prisoner under that name unlawfully, and my fingerprints and retina scans have been wrongfully taken and processed under that name. It is unlawful for any business to sell alcohol or tobacco products to anyone with a suspended or expired license, as it is considered invalid identification. It is also unlawful for any government agency to accept a suspended license or driver's license as valid identification. Additionally, pursuant to the United States Justice Department, a driver's license is not identification. See the Criminal Resource Manual 1508, which also deals with 18 U.S.C. 1028, which also deals with the Real ID Act of 2005. It states that what? Driver's license is not defined in 18 U.S.C. 1028. The original purpose of this government-issued document was to state a particular person was authorized to operate a vehicle upon the public roadways. It was not intended to establish one's identity. Period. So let me see ID and you pull out a driver's license, well, you're violating the law. But anyway, what do we know, right? We're just Moors. We just study law. Let me see what else. Where's that thing
we
at?
don't study our law.
We don't enforce our law.
Yeah. We're studying their law.
Let me see. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Look.
Get to our law.
Look. AmericanBar.org, right? So this is for you, Will. AmericanBar.org. The prosecutor or any attorney, right? Because this is from the bar, right? Should know and abide by the ethical rules regarding conflicts of interest that apply in the jurisdiction and be sensitive of facts that may raise conflict issues. So if they're an attorney part of the bar and that judge is also part of the bar, that raises a conflict of interest. Because if you come to my Masonic club and I'm in your Masonic club, right, Will? And someone takes me to court and you know me and they're bringing you to the court as a defendant, and I'm the judge, I'm going to rule in your favor because you're my boy. So now, if the judge is part of the bar, the prosecutor is part of the bar, and your public defender is part of the bar, whose team you think they on? Right? That's for you, Will. Check it out.
Which I already brought up that argument, and he didn't want to hear it. He got mad.
Also, part of the bar. Actually, no. 28 USC 455. Any justice, judge, magistrate judge of the United States shall disqualify himself in any proceedings in which his impartiality might reasonably be questioned. It just says has to be questioned reasonably. That's it. It don't say have to be proven. It just says reasonably questioned. So it's reasonable to question his impartiality if you're a bar member and someone else is also part of the bar, which is a private club. Because not anyone could be part of the bar, which means it's private.
It's a question.
Reasonably questioned, not
So
proved.
You don't even gotta prove
You don't have to prove it. Just question it. Just bring it up.
I feel like y'all know each other. That's all you gotta say.
Yep. That's
They
it.
do.
Yeah, that's United States courtroom rules.
That's it. There you go, Will. That's for you, bro. Got you. I got you. All right. Yeah, run his back 3 or 4 times. So make sure that attorney don't play you, bro. Because he's going to try to play you. That's what they do. You're not indebted to me, bro. You're indebted to the universe, and that's it. That's it. That's it. So look, Morris. Hey, Morris. There's a European here fighting for his rights just like us. So what you talking about? We don't got no allies and we ain't got no friends. Stop being dumb. You're being stupid. Oh, everyone doesn't like us. You're being dumb.
Yo, he's
What happened?
Will ain't even big.
Will's not big. No, it's not. We're not talking shit about Will. We're trying to show you Will is not a big dude.
He don't.
And state troopers are big.
Yeah, he not even gonna threaten you. He don't threaten you in no way.
Everyone likes him or not. And he's fighting for his rights. I don't think he cares if a bunch of people like him or don't.
Nah, he don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. For the record. How we got European? How Moore's claiming this is our land and we're Aboriginal and Indigenous, but you're not in the court. Meanwhile, this European it ain't his land according to you, right? And he's in everybody's face. Look at his YouTube channel. Governor's face, judges' faces, state troopers' face, everybody's face challenging them. Challenge them saying, why don't you honor the Constitution? People have died for it.
Yeah,
Where are you at, Moore?
Didn't he chase a pedophile or something like that?
No, he entrapped a pedophile. That was funny. That was funny.
He said, "You saw your porno account?"
Nah, he was messaging someone acting like he was underage. And then he met up with him in Providence and Will recorded it. Saying, why are you a pedophile? Especially when there's whorehouses everywhere. Like, what are you doing? Right? All right, Morris, that's all we got. Peace. Hold on. Look, so someone asked, what did the prophet mean when he said there will be destruction in the South? First, I need clarity. Where did George Floyd get murdered at? Where's that at? Where's that on the map? Central/South? Okay. Where's the largest homosexual population of our people? Atlanta. Where else has most of these people, hold on. Where else has most of our people been getting murdered at?
Where they're getting hung for peacefully protesting.
In the South. Where they do the genetic experiments in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Where's that at?
South.
The South. Ish. It ain't North. Right? So, there you go. Destruction. It's not happening to you right now, so you can't see it. But it's happening to our people, which means it's happening to you right now. You just don't want to see it. Just saying. And that's just the truth. It's not against you. It's just the truth. We got Moors that live in the South, and I say to them all the time, so when you moving out here? Because the prophet already told you, so stop playing. And then the excuses come. Some of them are valid. Can't deny it. Can't deny the valid excuses. But still, if someone who you claim to be a prophet told you, no sound on the live. Is that true? Yes, no, maybe, sometimes. Is it true? All right, never mind. Someone said they can hear. All right, so if someone you claim is a prophet, right, said to you, leave where you are right now because that's where destruction is going to start, and you recognize them as a prophet, what excuse do you have?
Can't say you wasn't told.
You can't say you weren't. You can't say you wasn't told. You can't say a messenger didn't come, because if you recognize him as a prophet, then that means you recognize him as a messenger, which also you mean you recognize him as an angel, because that's what it says in the 101s. And he told you that he remembered when he was Muhammad and he ruled with the sword. So you can't tell me that he didn't teach to bear arms. You can't tell me that. And then he said, if you can, live close to each other. That's what he said. Then he also said, you're going to need each other now more than ever. Then he also said, people are going to go to churches, right? Melt down their bells to make bullets. So how about you buy bullets first instead of waiting? Let's wait until the shit happens. And then we got to wait to melt down bells. Meanwhile, everyone got all the bullets. So now I'm manufacturing bullets one by one, because you got to do one by one. And getting shot at? That don't make sense. Then he say, Moors, you might want to get ready before you're forced to get ready. What is he telling you?
It's inevitable.
He's not, actually, he said, before that great and awful day that is sure to come. He didn't say it might come. He said, I don't fucking know. He said that before that great and awful day that is sure to come.
It's inevitable.
Which means it's coming. Inevitable. Can't avoid it. You can't think it away. Because all these woke Moors be like, the universe is mental, so I just manifest any. Okay, so materialize the sandwich in your hand right now, like this. Do it. Hold your hand out and materialize the sandwich. Don't get up and get the bread. Don't do that. Don't get the bread. Don't go to Stop and Shop, Whole Foods. Don't get bread. Materialize it in your hand, since the universe is so mental. Good. Bread right in my hand. In my hand, not your hand, my hand. Universe is mental, right? So go ahead and manifest that bread in my hand, you crazy person.
I'm about to bleep you because you just stay staring.
I did? What'd I say?
No, you didn't. You didn't this time.
Oh, see? I'm woke. Exactly, you can't. So, because this Amor said, I'm not gonna say.
I don't really see a problem with it though.
What?
Because you can't really talk sweet to these people. There's really nothing sweet to really be talking about.
Well, that's why I say their heart pumps Tampico.
I understand it, but
Only because some people will give us feedback saying their children watch it.
No, the cursing, yeah, that's fine.
They like
I get that.
The fact that their children listen to us.
see, there's a difference between class and this.
No, I know. That's
No, but in class, I curse too sometimes. But how about this? All right. There are 17-year-olds, 14-year-olds in the Middle East who have a gun in their hand fighting against terrorists.
Maybe even younger.
So I get it. I get the language thing. I get it. But
Can't baby them too long.
the prophet told you the awful day is going to come. You can't hide them from that.
Yep.
No matter how old they are, you can't. You're not going to be able to. So let's at least try to harden them a little bit to get ready for, people yelling, because people are going to be yelling. Just like in the Marines and boot camp, they yell at us to get us used to it, right? Especially if you're on the range shooting and there's shooting going on and someone's talking to you, you have to yell. If you say ceasefire, you have to yell. You can't just say ceasefire. Meanwhile, there's 5.56 rounds going on.
Not only that though.
Not really.
You have to look at what they also did to our men. They feminized us and demasculated us to be soft like that. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, this is how we talk.
Well,
When you're amongst your,
yeah,
when it's us in private,
yeah.
we
rule-
don't mean
the
no
law-
harm by it.
the
But
law
that's how
and-
just we talk
I
until
think
we break that custom.
Yeah.
And this is the first line of breaking that custom. So yes, I can see why we should censor it, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's also a time to censor it. Right now is not a time to censor it because the people have to understand the urgency.
Well, we can at least just try it across the board. You've been doing it for the way when you accidentally do it, it's just we're not intentionally cursing.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
But the rule I keep in my house with my children is, as long as they can spell it and they know what it means, and they use it, they can say it. If they can't spell it, they only mean they can't say it.
My mom used to say, if it's in a song, you can sing it. So when DMX used to come on, he said, yeah, my nigga. Right? So Juju's right. I still apologize, but still, I've been in court with this more right here where they brought him out of a box, in chains. So it's okay for them to do that, but I can't say fuck. I'm not treating people like that. I'm not bringing people up in boxes and chains. I'm not doing that. They're doing that.
And they're doing it to people who don't deserve it. Who don't deserve to be brought up in boxes and chains.
So although I still apologize, just before you get in your emotions, look at the severity of the situation that we are in. Just because it's not happening to, matter of fact, go to court. Just go to court and look at our people. Look how that is slavery. It's no longer, hey nigga, $5, $6, good back, good cook, whatever. It's not on the side of the road anymore. They put it in a building and called it court. Court is an open area. So you're in a box, in a room. And don't say, well, the four corner rule, because technically, if you believe in the four corner rule, that means whatever's in the box is not there. That means that entire court proceeding did not happen because you're in a box. So let's start using our brain, even though that's not what the four corner rule means. I'm just saying, if you had that thought pattern, then you would apply it to everything, because the universe is mental, right? And everything, if the prophet said he's a universal prophet, that means there's universal principles he's dealing with. So if the four corner rule actually meant that, that means when you go to court, none of that's happening because you're in a box. There's four corners. You can look at them.
That's why I tell you think outside the box.
All right? So again, language, I apologize, but I was also in Marine Corps boot camp, and ask any Marine, that's how we talk, period. You seen it with your eyes? Also, in the Bible, so this isn't just where extremist Muslims don't stop. It says in the Bible, can you hold this? I want them to see me open up the Bible so you know it's not my book. Holy Bible. I did not write this.
Can't get it at Jamal.com?
Nah, you can't actually because there's no Jamal.com. Let's go to Ecclesiastes, right? Which we already know because we read ecclesiastical means like the religious guys, like the Pope and the Vatican. Like the laws that they create is called ecclesiastical laws, right?
Canon law.
Yeah, canon law. So let's read, where is it? Ecclesiastes page, open your holiest, moliest Bible, turn to page 761. Holy moly, get it.
I was saying shot if you want to follow along.
This is the only place you go open your Bible. You don't got to open your wallet.
Nah, I'm about to pass on a collection plate right now. This is what it says, look. Ecclesiastes 3, to everything there is a season. Hold on, let me get my pastor on.
Time.
Just imagine that my hair slicked back.
You don't want music real quick?
I got a 3-piece suit on, pinstripe.
You don't want music real quick?
And I drive a limo. I don't drive it, someone drives me in.
You don't want music real quick?
No.
We can put music real quick.
No.
Amp the crowd up.
Juju, can you sing? Please? Alright. Wade in the water. Jurali, wade in the water. Alright, look. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. There we go.
Oh, you got the right idea now.
Turn that garbage on. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Amen?
Amen.
A time to be born, and a time to die. Amen?
Amen.
A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which has been planted. Amen?
Hallelujah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Number 3, a time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. Amen?
Amen.
Hey, fucking man.
I feel it.
A time to weep, and a time to laugh. Ha ha ha. A time to mourn, I'm so sad. And a time to dance. It's lit. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing 6-foot distance coronavirus. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away.
Turn up.
A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silent, and a time to speak.
It's lit.
It's lit, right? Number 8, a time to love, and a time to hate.
I like these things.
A time of war
Kill him.
and a time of peace. Don't kill him.
So are we at peace right now?
No.
All over this country.
Matter of fact, people have been saying in the
Excuse me,
streets,
all
no
over this
justice,
nation.
no justice, no
No
peace.
peace.
So that means there is no justice, which means there is no peace.
No peace. Yep.
And Congresswoman Barbara Lee in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, or it was 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, look it up. Floor of Congress said COINTELPRO 2.0 is on the rise, and go to Senate.gov/Church Committee. Read the 1,005-page hearing report on COINTELPRO and see how they were violating the Constitution. And how they're using World War II tactics, war tactics, against, a civilian population. So now you tell me there's going to be a peaceful resolution.
Or they haven't already waged war against the people.
Oh yeah, they're currently doing it.
They already.
Because if you say they already did it, that means it's done.
No, it's
they're
done.
currently doing it.
Bro, it's been done in the making.
Nah, it's happening.
The war on drugs is the.
Oh yeah.
This
facts.
right here.
Facts. So
That was just a cover-up name.
that's the Bible. Matter of fact, the 13th Amendment on Netflix. They explain all of that. They never give a fuck about any of our people since ever.
So now they can blatantly tell it to our faces.
And we won't do shit.
And we still won't do nothing.
Because we're Christians. Jesus said, turn the other cheek. Even though it says there's a time for war and a time for peace. They're not going to read that part ever.
When it's time for war, you turn the other
They're
cheek.
gonna wait. They're gonna wait for Jesus to
When
come.
it's the time for peace, you turn the cheek back around. That's how they live.
They're gonna wait for Jesus to come.
They say, oh, it's war. Oh, it's not.
I got mind control over Debo.
War. I'm telling you.
Oh, someone said they caught the Holy Ghost. That's right.
Amen. Amen to that.
Someone said you got to stomp and shout. We should have been stomping and shouting. So, someone posted, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Or it's better to have a gun and not need it. Hold on. It's better to have a gun and not need it than to need it and not have it. It's better to start protecting each other now before anything happens than to, oh, look, shit's happening.
Let's try to protect each other.
Yeah, don't work like that. The military trains. They train in advance before they do anything. Cops train before they do anything.
Which to which you're saying they already doing.
Firefighters train before they do anything.
This COVID shit. This is all
Training.
Training for them. It's already happening. So if you're in the South, you should move like yesterday.
Facts. You should move like in 1925 when Prophet said to move.
That's how bad it is. It's getting, and it's gonna get.
And it don't mean we're leaving the South. It's just we're gonna.
You're temporarily
circle back.
moving. Like I said, in the Marines, we were at a duty station for 2 years, and then we go somewhere else. That's it, 2 years. And it's not like you're leaving your home because North America is your home. You're just going to a different room.
And Moors traveled. We would have never made it through Europe.
Oh, someone said pass around the collection plate. So go ahead and give me your money. I said money, not fiat. So you better give me gold and silver. Not playing. How long were you in the Marines? 4 years.
Let me tuck my chain.
All right, Morris. Obviously they're violating our rights. If you care, do something about it. If you don't care, just shut up. Don't say you care. Either you're gonna do something or shut up.
The saying is, when you know better, you do better. You don't know better and sleep better. Or know better and lay better. Or know better and...
Website, riseofthemoors.org. 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 There was an Air Force for 10 years. You mean Chair Force? You spelled chair wrong. I'm joking. What? It's the thing. All right, peace. For all this time.